interesting and significant tables for our time, for our year. So I will try to explain to you what you see in this table, and then more explanation about it. So the first thing, what you see here, the year that we are now, which is in Hebrew 5783, and the letter Gimel comes with the promise of God, Gaoli Gael, you will surely be redeemed. Very nice. Good, nice promise. But there are conditions for it, we see just now. Then you have here Shnat Yovel, the Jubilee. This year is Jubilee, and I will explain to you later on why. Then is written Beshnat HaYovel Yashuv, should repent, should return on this year, the year of Jubilee, because Jubilee is very, very important year, which can bring to Messiah. Then let us see more into this table, then we see the others. And here you have many times Messiah, Mashiach, Messiah, in red one, in green one, Messiah, and the third one, in yellow one. So, and then we have the name of the Messiah in black, Ben Ishai, and Elijah will come together. So we have here very small area, by the way, which make it very significant. It appears in Leviticus Gimal from the end of chapter Kaf Vav. This is right, the last verse there. Then it goes into 27, and then 2 verses in the other one. But basically, altogether, if you look here, about 20, 22 verses in which you have all this, what we saw just now, that promise of God, sure you will be redeemed, and this year, 2022, if they will return, do Shuvah return, then they will have Messiah, son of David, son of Joseph, somebody, a third one from the Gentile, like was Donald Trump in the past, who recognized Israel. So this is this. But to understand, I'm sure people ask, why is Jubilee now? So for this, I will show you what is written. It is in Hebrew, but I will explain to you. Very simple. About the Jubilee, we know this is the 50th year, but there is argument between two rabbis. Rabbi Yehuda, rabbis, they claim, most of the rabbis Chachamim, says that the Jubilee is not counted in the sabbatical. It is after sabbatical, after 49 years, you have the 50th, which is the Jubilee. After this, then we have opinion of Rabbi Yehuda. He says that the year after the 49th, it means the first of the Shemitah, is also Jubilee. So that in fact there are only 49 years between Jubilee to Jubilee, right? So what happened at that time? So we know that we are now we are in 5782, but in the year 572, 2022, then it was 118 times 49, right? It means we have 189 Jubilees, yeah. Now we are on 57, which is exactly coming now the first of the Shemitah. So now we are in sabbatical, right? Not now we are in Jubilee. Sabbatical we had last year, but now the first of the new set of sabbaticals, we are now in 5793, which is Jubilee, the year of Jubilee. If you want to know more about this, I wrote it in Hebrew, it's Wikipedia. If you put Jubilee in Wikipedia, you will see exactly this idea. Now, the law is, according to the Maimonides, in the time of the temple like the rabbis. But now that we don't have the temple, it is like Rabbi Yehuda. It means that really, according to the law, according to Rambam and some others, we are now in the year of Jubilee. So now appreciate much more what is written here, because you have this here, Tafshin Pegimel, you have the Shnat HaYovel, the year of the Jubilee, but you have a better table about this, also in very small area. You can see also the Leviticus with 25, the end of 25, go to 26. Okay, the end of the. So what you have here? Now here also, you have definitely the Jubilee, Shnat HaYovel, you have a few times again, the Jubilee, but now what you have here is a date from which really, according to Chatam Sofer, the process of redemption started, and it was Miashpot Yarim Evion. From the refuse, God will lift up the needy one, the poor one, and the numerical value of the word Miashpot from the rubbish, from the refuse, is Tafshin Aleph. So exactly what you see here, yeah, in black, 5,781, and this is now, we are the Jubilee, the year of the Jubilee, you have twice here Jubilee. Now what is amazing in this table, that you have very nice verses, which tell us that I will, Benatati Shalom Baretz, it will be peace in the land, which Captain will lay down and will not be suddenly woke up with a red, yeah, sign. Then carry on in the verse, you have, I will eradicate evil beasts from your place, which are the terrorists, behave like beasts. So it's also in this prophecy is exactly in the place of the Jubilee that we are now. Then we have conditions, chapter 30 Shmo, you should keep the Shabbos, you should put my temple, synagogue. Then you have more here, very interesting, saying that im bechukotai telechu, if you will follow my statutes, my law, and my commands, then you will be able to chase your enemies and to destroy them. And then is written also a very interesting verse here, which indicates the son of David, about Vigal, who will redeem you, Dodo ben Dodo. So Rabbi says that Dodo ben Dodo are the letter David or the son of David, Galenu, redeem us. But the most interesting here is a sentence. I think the professor rips it, or maybe Art Levitt, which says the following: Ki en menia, ki en menia is no restraint or no obstacle, mibo, from the coming of son of Jesse. So this is ki ein, there is no monea mibo, from the coming of Ben, the son of Jesse. In read all this sentence, very long sentence. And again, you have in it, you can see inside, you have in it, yellow, Shnat HaYovel, the year of Jubilee. So all of this is definitely in condition that en bechuktat ilmero. But the continuation of this part in the Torah is telling God says, but im not yishma'u, if you will not to me, you will despise my laws, you will despise my judgment, you will not go in their ways, and et mishpatai tigal nafshe, and my judgment, my rule, you will not lack. Then you have all the troubles, all the curses that came upon Jews all over Holocaust, and now with terrorists, everything. And this is very important message in this, and everything in a very small area. So you see today the government, they don't want to get the judgment, the court of the laws of the Torah. Yeah, they say, no, they don't want it. Yeah. So see what is going on. The Torah tells you what will be. Hoping that Jews will do tshuva, will keep the Shabbos, and then, as we saw before, that it's promised that there is redemption if you will do tshuva in this year. Then you have Messiah, Messiah, son of Joseph, Messiah. That's amazing. In such a small area, you have all these words. People should know that this itself, you don't need statistics, you need common sense. It's difficult to have when people don't want to keep the Torah, but You have Elijah coming here, and the year of Jubilee, and Messiah, one with the other, green one, red one, and yellow one, and even the son of the, yeah, so, and all of coming in one book in few chapters. And the same thing here also, right? And Jubilee come few times. Here is Jubilee, and here is Jubilee, and here is Jubilee, because as clearly what our rabbis tell us long time ago, that there are two opinions, yeah, and according to accepted one by the Rambam, some others, we are now exactly in the after 118, 49 sabbatical rounds, yeah, so no, what you can do, you can see the truth, but to keep it is difficult, you know. And it is a non-idiom, said האמת קשה, the truth is difficult, because no, I have to keep Shabbos now, I have to keep pure life, and not to be able to enjoy Shabbos going around for a walk and to drive. No, you won't eat, so this is what the Torah says. If you will not keep my laws, if you will transgress the Torah, you will despise them, and then, I didn't want to put what is written here, but all this, many of the curses came in the Holocaust and coming now. So, important and very significant table for our time.